Music be the food of love. Play on. O spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou.
Will you go on to my lord?
What, Valentine?
The heart.
When mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. At that instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires like fell, and cruel hounds e'er since pursue me. What news from her?
So please, my lord, I might be admitted, but from her handmaid you return this answer. The elements itself till 7 years' heat shall not behold her face at ample view, but like a nun she'll veiled walk, to season her brother's dead love, which she will keep fresh, and lasting her sad remembrance.
O she that hath the heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother. Lay before me to beds of flowers, love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What country, friend, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what shall I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in heaven. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, Captain?
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. And so perchance may he be.
True, madame. And to come with you a chance, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves so long as I could see.
For saying so, there's gold. My own escape unfoldeth to my hope. Knowest thou this country?
Aye, madam, well, for I was bred and born on 3 hours' travel from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke, in nature as a name.
What's the name?
Orsino.
Huh. I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And is so now, or was so very late. For but a month ago I went from hence, and then 'twas fresh and normal that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
She?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since. Then they record the depression of his son, her brother, who shortly also died. For whose dear love they say she hath abjured the company and sight of men.
Oh, that I served this lady, and had not been delivered into the world till I had made my own occasion mellow. Oh, what my estate is!
Though hard compass, because she meant no kind of suit, no, not the duke's.
I'll serve this, Duke. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music, which will allow me very much worth his service.
Be you his superintendent, Yomio I'll be.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
A plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus.
By my troth, Madam Tabitha, you must come in earlier, O knights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exceptions at your ill hours.
Why, let her accept before accepted.
I heard my lady talk of a foolish knight you brought in to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
He's as tall among his eggs in Illyria.
What's that to purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he's a very fool.
Why did you say so? He speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without a book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed almost natural, for besides that, he's a fool.
Really, William?
Madam Tabitha Hiccup. How now, Madam Tabitha Hiccup?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Andrew. God,
What is that?
my niece is changed.
Oh, good Mistress Mary Accost, I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Accost.
You're mistaken. The Costas go after her, to woo her, to confront her.
By my troth, I would not undertake it in this company. Is that the meaning of Accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
Further, do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have you not by the hand.
But you shall, Mary, but you shall have. And here is my hand. Utter your jest. Are you full of them?
I have them at my fingers' ends, Mary. Now I let go your hand. I am barren.
Oh, night, when did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think. Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than an ordinary man has. But I am a great eater of beef, and I do believe that does harm my wit.
No question.
I would that I bestowed in that time in the tongues that I have in fencing, dancing, bear baiting. Oh, had I but followed the arts!
And hadst thou an excellent head of hair?
Why? Thou hast been under my hair? Because we well enough, does it not?
Excellent, it hangs like flax on a mop.
Mary, your niece will not be seen, and 4 to 1 she'll none of me.
To one account, shall not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit.
Okay, I'll stay a month longer. I am a fellow in the strangest mind in the world.
The Duke hath known you for but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
I thank you.
Who saw Cesario home?
On your attendance, my lord. Here.
I have unclasped thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her, be not denied access, stand at her doors, and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow, till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord, if she be so abandoned to her sorrow, she will never admit me.
Be clamorous, and leap all civil bounds, rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then, unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. That's a tough task. Where I woo, myself would be his wife.
Hey, tell me where thou hast been. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me.
You will be hanged for being so long absent, or will be turned away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage, and for turning away, let summer bear it out.
No more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse why you best.
Oh, God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Did you not hear, Malvolio? Take away the lady.
I'll know more of you.
The lady bade take away the fool. Therefore, I say again, take away the lady.
Ma'am, I bid him take away you.
Misprision in the highest degree. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
More the fool, Madonna. Mourn for your brother's soul in heaven. Take away the portfolio.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Does she not mend?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death shake her. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool.
Madam Tabitha will be sworn that I am but she will pass her word for 2 pence that you are no fool.
How say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel that your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw her put down the other day with an ordinary fool who has no more brain than a stone.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man and well attended.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Madam Tabitha, your kinsman.
Fetch her off, I beg you. She speaks nothing but madman. Fie on her. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it.
There's one at the gate.
I, Mary, what is he?
Let him be the devil, and he will. I care not.
Go, look after her.
Oh, she is mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young gentleman at your gate swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? For he's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, and says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy, as a squash is before 'tis a peas cod, or a cooling when 'tis almost an apple.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls.
Give me my veil. Come. Throw it o'er my face. We shall once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most exquisite, radiant, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her, and I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned. I have taken great pains to memorize it.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentleman, give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the house, so I can continue in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. Are you the lady of the house?
I am, unless somehow I stole this role.
I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
I heard you were sulky, and allowed your approach rather to marvel at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief.
Will you host sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber, I am to hull here a little longer. Some motivation for your giant sweet lady. Tell me your mind, I am a messenger.
Sure, you have some hideous matter to deliver when the courtesy of it is so fearful.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage.
Yes, you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me, however, what I am and what I would, are a secret as maidenhead. To your ears divinity, to any other's profanation.
Give us the place alone. We shall hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady,
A
beg
comfortable
that-
doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
in Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom? In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Could not let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text, but look you, sir, is it not well done?
Excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis in grain, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive, if you will lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Were you sent hither to praise me?
My lord and master loves you. Oh, but such love could be but recompensed, though you were crowned the nonpareil of beauty.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I loved you and my master's flame in your denial, I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of content loud, love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babble and gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Bid him send no more. Unless, perchance, you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What home, Amalio?
Yeah, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this, ring behind him.
Madam, I will.
Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
By our patience, no.
Let me yet know if you're whither you are bound.
You must know me then, Antonia. My name is Sebastian, though I told you I was Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian of Messalon, whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and the sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased, we had so ended. But you altered that. For some hour before you took me from the reach of the sea, was my sister drowned.
Alas, the day.
A lady, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet of many accounted beautiful. She is drowned already with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with food. Oh, good Antonia, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
Desire it not. Very well at once. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
Gentleness of all gods go with thee. I have many enemies on the Orsino's court, else would I very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so. Danger shall seem a sport, and I will go.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace I have since arrived, but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance she will none of him. And one thing more, that you never be so hardy as to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is, it should be so returned. If it is worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my acts have not charmed her. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. Poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise, I see, thou art a wickedness. How will this end? My master loves her dearly, and I fawn as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. O time, thou must untangle this. Not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be a bed after midnight is to be up the time.
Nay, my troth, I know not. But to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So then to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes.
Thou'rt a scholar. Therefore let us eat and drink. Woo!
What a caterwauling do you keep here? If my lady had not called upon her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors, never trust me.
Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Tilly valley lady.
Peace!
My masters, are you mad? Or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Is there no respect of place, persons, nor time in you?
Dost thou think because thou art virtuous there shall be no more case?
Mistress Mary, if you prized my lady's favour at anything more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears.
'Twere as good as a deed to drink when a man's hungry, to challenge him to the field, and break promise with him, and make a fool of him.
Do it night. I'll write thee a challenge, or deliver thy indignation by word of mouth.
Let me alone with him, if I do not gull him into a nay word, and make him a common recreation. Do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
That's us. No.
He thinks with excellencies that it is his grounds of faith that all that look on him love him, and it's on that vice that my revenge will find notable cause to work.
What thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistle of love, wherein by the shape of his leg, I will drop in his way some obscure epistle of love, wherein, by the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady your niece. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction of hands.
I have it in my nose too.
He shall think by the letters of love that they come from my niece, and she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that colour.
Oh, it will be admirable.
I will plant you two, and let Fabian make a third, where he shall find the letter, observe his construction of it. For this night to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell.
Good night, Penthesilea. 'Tis too thick to go to now. Come night, come night.
Give me some music, now, good morrow friends. Come hither, boy, if ever thou should love. In the sweet pangs of it, remember me. How dost thou like this tune?
Gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it, who thou art. Mine eye hath strayed on some favor of your lips. Hath it not, boy?
A little by your favor,
What kind of woman is it?
of your complexion.
She's not worth feeling. What years in faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old by heaven. Let her take a elder than herself. For women are as roses, in one place, all very, very.
And so they are. Alas, that they are so, to die even when they to perfection grow.
There's for thy pains.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in playing.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Truly, sir, and pleasure will be paid, one time or another.
Give me leave now, good morrow friend. Leave now to leave thee. Let all the best give place. Once more, Cesario, get thee on to same sovereign cruelty. Tell her I hold as goodly as fortune, but 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in, attracts my soul.
What if she cannot love you, sir?
I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must.
Her in haste, give her this jewel. Say my love can give no place, but no, deny.
Here comes our lady, Fabian. Here comes the little villain. How now, my little Lydia?
Get ye all three into the box tree. Malvolio's coming down the walk. Observe him for the love of Margaret, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Lie thou there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
But fortune, all is fortune. Maria once told me Olivia did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that should she fancy it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What shall I think of it?
Oh, peace. Contemplation makes a weird talking cock of him. How he jets into his advanced plumes.
To be Count Malvolio!
Pistol him! Pistol him!
What employment have we here? By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. It is, in contempt of question, her hand. To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes, her very phrases, by your leave, wax, soft, and the impressure of her decrease, with which she uses to seal. 'Tis my lady. To whom should this be?
Miss Winston, liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. What follows? The numbers altered. No man must know if this should be thee, Malvolio. I may command where I adore, but silence, like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless stroke, my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
In Whittle.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first let me see.
What dish of poison she has dressed him.
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity. There is no obstruction in this. And the end, what should that alphabetical precision portend? If I could make that resemble something in me. Softly, M-O-A-I. M. Malvolio. M. Why, that begins my name.
Did I not say he would work it out?
M. But then there is no consonancy in the sequel. That summers under probation, A should follow, but O does. And then I comes behind.
Aye, and you had any I behind you, you might smell attraction on your hills and fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former, and yet to crush this a little it would bow to me, for every one of these letters are in my name. Soft, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand revolve, In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fingers open their hands. Let blood and spirit embrace them. And to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slough, and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, sturdy with servants. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember. Go to, thou art made if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a servant, a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. I thank my stars, I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings, and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised, here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore in my presence, still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee, I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
Why, thou hast put him into dream, that when it is deletion, he must run now.
If you will then see the fruits of this sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, 'tis a colour she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests, and he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a noble contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
The gates of Tartar, the most excellent devil of wit.
Most excellent and accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
My youth's a rare courtier. Make odors, well.
My matter hath no voice to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Odors, pregnant, and vouchsafed. Got 'em all three already.
Let the garden door be shut, and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir. Oh, okay. Great.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant? Your servant to Count Orsino, youth?
And he is yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him. For his thoughts would rather they were blanks than filled with me.
Madam, I come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by your leave, I pray you. I bade you never speak of him again.
Dear lady,
Give me leave, beseech you. Wait. I did send, after the last enchantment you did hear, a ring in chase of you. So I did abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me, you. What might you think?
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not at all. For 'tis a proof very often we pity enemies.
Why then? Methinks 'tis time to smile again. O world, how apt the poor are to be proud. If one should be a prey, how much the better to fall before the lion than the wolf.
Westward ho! Grace and good disposition attend your ladyship.
Stay,
You'll
prithee.
nothing matter, my lord, by me.
No. Stay, please, I prithee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right. I am not what I am.
I would you were, as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am now? I wish it might. For now I am your fool.
Cesario, by the roses of spring, by maidenhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that, notwithstanding all thy pride, nor wit, nor reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reasons from this clause. For that I woo, thou therefore hast no cause. But, rather, reason thus with reason fetter. Love sought is good, but given unsought better.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor ever none shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good mistress. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet, come again, for thou perhaps mayst move that heart which now abhors to like his love.
No, Faith, I'll stay not a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom, give thy reason. You must needs give your reason to Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favors to the Count's serving man than she ever bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
She did show favor to the youth in your sight only to exasperate you, to waken your damask fowl, to refine your heart and brimstone in your liver.
And to be anyway, it must be with valor.
Challenge me, the Count's Duke, to fight. Hurt him in low places, my niece shall take note of it. And assure thyself there is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's commendation with woman than report.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear my challenge to him?
Go, righteous and martial hand, be cursed and brief. It is no matter how pretty, so long as it be eloquent and fun of invention. Taunt him with the license of ink.
This is a dear mannequin to you, Madam Tabitha.
I have been dear to him, lady, some 2,000 strong or so.
If you desire to laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yond Malvolio is turned heathen, a very ringando. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross garter?
Most villainously. He does obey every point of the letter that I dropped to betray him. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him.
Come, bring us where he is.
I would not by my will have troubled you. But since you make your pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I could not stay behind you. Jealousy what might befall your travel. Being skilled in these parts which to a stranger, unguarded and unfriended, often proves rough and unhospitable. My willing love, rather by these arguments of fear, set forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonia,
I can no other answer make but thanks, and thanks.
Would you pardon me? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the Count his guys, I did some service, such known indeed, that were I taken there is scarce be answered.
Belike you slew a great number of his people.
The offense is not of such bloody nature. Ability and quality of this time in quarrel might well have given us bloody argument. If I be lapsed in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir, here's my purse.
Why are your purse?
Happily, your eye shall light upon some toy you have desired to purchase, and your store, I think. Is not ideal, Marcus, sir?
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
I have sent after him. He says he'll come, but how shall I feast him? What bestow of him? For youth is bought more often than begged or borrowed. Where is Malvolio? He's sad and civil and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Sweet lady, ho ho!
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon sad occasion.
Sad lady, I could be sad. This does make some obstruction of the blood, this cross-gartering, but what of that?
Why, how dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs.
Why dost thou smile so?
How dare you, Malvolio? Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness, 'twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great.
What?
Some achieve greatness. And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Why, this is very midsummer madness!
Madam, the young gentleman of the Count Rosino's returned. They could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Tabitha? Let some of my people have a special care of him.
Oh ho, do you come with me now? No worse woman than Madame Tabitha to look to me. This concurs directly with the letter. She sends her on purpose, that I may appear stubborn to her. For she incites me to this in a letter, be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants.
Where is he in the name of sanctity?
Here he is, here he is. How is with you, sir? How is with you, man?
Go off! I discard you. Let me enjoy my privacy. Go off!
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did not I tell you, Madam Tabitha? My lady prays you to have a care of him.
Aha, does she so?
Go to, peace, peace. We must judge and think. Let me. How do you, Malvolio? How is with you?
Do you know what you say?
Pray he not be bewitched.
Prithee, hold thy peace. This is not the way. Let me alone with him.
No way but gentleness. Gently, gently. The fend is rough and will not be roughly used.
Madam!
Aye, prithee, come with me.
Get him to say his prayers, Madam Tabitha. Get him to pray.
Go off, You are idle, shallow things. You are not of my element.
Is it possible?
If this were played upon the stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
Very genius. I've taken the infection of the device.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
Come, we'll have him in the room and bound. My niece is already in the belief he's mad. We may carry it back for our pleasure and his penance.
Here's the challenge. Warrant. There's vinegar and pepper in it.
It's so saucy.
Aye, it is.
You, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason.
A good note that keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly, but thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee.
A good, very brief and to exceeding good sense, less.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be by the chance to kill me, thou killest me like a rogue and a villain. Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better. And so look to thyself, thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Agnew. Why, if this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give it him.
You may have very fit occasion for it. He is now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew, scout me for him at the corner orchard. So soon as thou ever seest him, draw. Now will not I deliver this letter. I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth. Set upon Agnew cheek a notable report of valor, and drive the young gentleman, as I know his youth will aptly receive it, into most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will so fright them both that they will kill one another by the look.
Here he comes with your niece. Give them way till he takes even presently after him.
I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What shall you ask me that I'll deny, that, honor saved, may upon asking give?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How, with mine honor, may I give him that which I have already given you?
I will give it back.
Well, come again tomorrow. Fare thee well.
Gentlemen, God save thee!
And thee, madam.
That defense thou hast betake thee to it. Of what nature thou wrongs are thou hast done him, I know not. But thy intercessor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee.
You mistake, madam. I'm sure no man hath any quarrel to me.
We'll find it otherwise, I assure you.
I pray you, what is he?
He is a knight, dubbed with unhatched rapier, and unconquered consideration, but he is a devil in private law, souls and bodies. Free.
I pray you, tell me what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence and nothing of my purpose.
I'll make the motion. Fabian, stay you by this gentleman till my return.
I pray you, do you know anything of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to the death, but nothing of the matter more.
What manner of man is he?
He is indeed, sir, the most fatal, bloody, and skillful officers that you could have found in any part of Illyria. Will you walk towards him? I'll make your peace with him if I can.
I shall be much bound to thee for it.
Why, man, he's the very devil. I've not seen such a monster.
Pox on it. I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. Fabienne can scarce hold him yonder.
Let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse.
I'll make the motion. Stand here. Make a good show on it. This shall end without the perdition of souls. I traded him you for the devil.
He is as horribly conceited of him, and pants, and looks pale, as if a bear were at his heels.
There's no remedy, sir. He'll fight with you for our sake.
There is no remedy, Sir Andrew. The gentleman will, for his honour's sake, have one bout with you.
Draw on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If this gentleman have done offense, I take the fall on me. If you offend him, for I defy you.
Open now the tongue of the hold! Here comes the officer!
Antonio, I arrest at the suit of Count Rosino.
You do mistake me, sir.
No, ma'am, no jot. I know your favor well. Come away. She knows I know her well.
I must obey this. I must obey. This comes to seeking you.
Come, madam, away.
I must obey. This comes to seeking you. What will you do now that my sentencing makes me to ask you for my purse? It grieves me much more, for I cannot do for you than what befalls myself.
Come, madam, away.
I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, madam? For the fair kindness you have shown me here, I will lend you something. My having is not much.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my desires in you can lack persuasion?
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature.
Come, lady, I pray you, go.
Let me speak a little. This youth that you see here, I snatched one half of the jaws of death, revealed him with such sentency of love into his image, which methought did promise most venerable worth I did devotion.
The time goes by. Oh, Arthur, come, come.
Methinks her words do from such passion fly that she believes herself. So do not I. Oh, prove true, imagination, prove true. If it prove, tempests are kind and salt waves fresh in love.
A very dishonest, paltry boy, and a more coward than a hare. His dishonesty appears in leaving his friend here in necessity and denying him.
I'll after him again and beat him.
You cut him soundly.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to, go to. Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well held out in faith. No, I do not know you, nor am I sent to you by my lady to bid you to come to speak with her, nor your name is not Master Cesario, not my nose neither. Nothing that is so, is so.
I prithee, vent thy follies somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
I pray thee now, ungird thy strangeness and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I tell her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I will give worse payment.
Now, I met you again. There's for thee.
Why, there's for thee, and there are all the people mad.
This I will tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir. Hold.
Let go thy hand.
Come on, sir. I will not let you go. Come on, my young soldier. You are well fetched. Put up your iron. Come on.
I will be free from thee. What wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me further, draw.
What? Nay, then I must have an ounce or two of this impudent blood from you.
Hold, Tabitha! On my life, I charge thee! Hold!
Madam?
Will it be ever thus? Fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves, where manners ne'er were preached. Out of my sight! Thee has offended, dear Cesario. I prithee, gentle friend, go with me to my house, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou thereby mayst smile at this. Do not deny.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Where I am mad, or else this is a dream. Let fancy still my sense and lead steep. If it thus be a dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee, would thou wouldst be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so and so be.
You were my sunshine, my only. You make me
Oh, oh, save!
Who calls, huh?
Good fool, as ever thou wilt deserve well at my hand. Help me to a candle and pen, ink, and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio?
Ay, good fool.
Alas, sir, how fell you besides your 5 wits?
Never was a man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well, then you are mad indeed. If you be better in your wits than a fool.
They have your proprieted me, keep me in darkness, send ministers to me, and do all they can to face me out of my wits. Good fool, help me to some light and some paper. I tell thee, I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
I will help you too. But tell me true, are you not mad indeed, or are you counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I never believe madman until I see his brains. I will fetch you a light, some paper, and some ink.
Fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree.
This is the air, that is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it. And though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. I'm ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with the reason that persuades me. To any other trust that I'm mad, or else the lady's mad. But if it were so, she cannot sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs in their dispatch, with such smooth and discreet and stable bearing as I do perceive she does. Something about it that is deceivable. Here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. If you mean well, now go with me and to the Holy Father. There and into the chantry by, before him and Festi, and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. They shall conceal it, and whiles you are willing, it shall come to note what time we will our celebration keep. What do you say?
I'll follow this good fool and go with you, and having sworn truth ever will be true.
Then lead the way, Feste, to the good father, and let the heavens so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
This is the woman that did rescue me.
That face of hers I do remember well. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is Antona that took the phonics and her freight from Candy and did the tiger board when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. In the streets, desperate of shame and state, and Private Bravo, we did upper hand her.
She did me urge her on my side.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief.
Orsino, noble sir, Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess, on base hunger, a witchcraft drew me hither, the most ungrateful boy there by your side. From the rude sea and the engraved foamy mouth did I redeem a weak past, to hope he was into danger of his averse town. I drew to defend him when he was beset, not meaning to partake with me in danger, deny me my own perk, which I had recommended to use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Say, my lord, and for 3 months before, no entreat, not minutes vacancy.
But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me. But more of that anon. Take him aside.
Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam?
Gracious Olivia?
If it be aught the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ears as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What, to perverseness, you uncivil lady, whose ingrate and inauspicious altars my soul, the faithfulest offerings, hath breathed out? That ere devotion tendered, what shall I do?
Even when it please my lord that shall become.
Since you to non-regardance cast my faith, live you the cold-hearted tyrant still. But this your minion, whom I know you love, will I tear out of that cruel eye. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all mores than e'er I shall of wife.
I me detested. How I am beguiled.
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come away.
Cesario, husband, stay.
Husband?
I, husband, can he that deny?
Her husband? Sarah?
No, my lord, not I.
Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Be that thou knowest thou art. Oh, welcome, Bessie. Bessie, I charge thee, by thy reverence, here to unfold, though lately we intended to keep in dark. Occasion now reveals, before 'tis ripe, what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, formed by a mutual joinder of hands, attested by the holy close of lips, and strengthened by the interchangement of things and testament, and sealed in the ceremony of this compact, sealed in the priest's function by my testimony.
O thou dissembling cub! Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet, where thou and I may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
Oh, do not swear. Hold a little faith, though thou hast too much fear.
A surgeon, send one presently.
What's the matter?
He has broke my head across and has given me a bloody coxcomb.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman one, Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario?
Here he is. He broke my head for nothing.
Why do you speak to me? You know I never hurt you.
Here comes Madam to bid the halting. You shall hear more.
Now, gentlemen, how is it with you?
That's all one has hurt him, and there's the end on it.
Away with him. Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I'm sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman. But had it been the birth of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, for even for the vows we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, but two persons. Natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonia, oh my dear Antonia, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
Sebastian, are you? How have you made a vision of yourself?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Of Messaline. Sebastian was my father. Sebastian was my brother, too. So went he suited to his watery tomb.
Were you a woman? As the rest goes even. I shed my tears that fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, John Viola.
If nothing lets to make us happy both, but this my masculine usurped attire, I'll take you to a captain in this town where lie my maiden clothes, from whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this man. All the fortune of my occurrence since been between this lady, this lord.
So comes it, lady. You have been mistook. But nature to her bias drew in that. You would have been contracted to a maid.
If this be so, as the last seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love a woman like to me.
And those swearings keep true in soul.
Give me thy hand.
Fetch Malvolio hither, and yet, alas, now I remember me. A most extracting frenzy of mine own, from my remembrance clearly banished his. How does he, Sirrah?
Oh, as a man in this case may do, he has writ a letter to you.
Open it and read it.
By the Lord, madam.
How now? Art thou mad?
No, madam, but I do read madness.
Read it you, Sirrah.
Praise the Lord, madam, you wronged me. The wolves shall have it. They put me into darkness and given you a drunken cousin rule over me. Yet have I been fit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own love that induced me to the semblance I put on. Speak of me as you please. I leave my duty little unthought of in speaking of my injury. The mad leaves Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
See him delivered, Fabian. Bring him hither. My lord, so please you, these things further thought on to me as well a sister. One day shall crown the alliance on it, here at my house, so please you, and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you. Here is my hand, and you shall from this time be known as your master's mistress. Is this the madman?
I, my lord, this same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No!
Lady, you have. Pray you, peruse that letter. Will you not deny it is your hand?
Oh, Malvolio, this is not my writing, but out of question 'tis Maria's hand. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon thee, but when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Madam, hear me speak. Most freely I confess myself and Tabitha set this device against my Malvolio. Maria would at Madam Tabitha's great importance.
Alas, poor fool! How they have baffled thee!
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you.
He has been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. Solemn combination shall be made of our dear soul.
A great while ago, when the world begun, with hey, ho, the wind and the rain, that's all one. Our play is done. Now strive to please you every day.